Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome back to Second Circle. Let's load the game, shall we? And we have the... Where was I? We go now with Modeus. Probably this is gonna be Tango. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Tango. The answer is gonna be Tango. And now... the full screen. In the way of your last date with Modeus and her confession therein, you have been forced to look for inspiration for your next date in an unconventional place. A yawn overtakes you as you adjust the way you are sitting up in bed. You have been this way for some time now, with copious pillows stuck at your back, and the book Tango Beneath the Moonlight is resting on your lap. There are only a few pages left until the end of the book, so you simply can't bring yourself to stop now. And yet, you have been reading for so long that you are certain you should at least try to get some sleep. Just as a thought occurs to you, however, you hear a knock at your door. Hey, Taker! It's time to get up already. With a sigh, you hurl off the covers and pull back the curtains. Morning sunlight pours into your room at once, and you realize that you have spent all night reading. You attempt to shake off the drowsiness just long enough to answer the door. Yeah, sorry, I'm up. Good. It isn't like you to sleep. It isn't like you to sleep in. See that it doesn't happen again, okay? Right. Lucifer strides off down the hallway and towards the kitchen while you retreat back into your room. You eye the open book, sitting catawampus atop your covers, and decide that it's best if you finish it later. At least you earn the wrath of the Queen of Hell. Sorry for reading wrong, I have one nostril that is not working, so I'm having problems with breathing. With that in mind, you decide to get ready for the day and make your way down to breakfast. When you arrive, you see that Pandemonic and Modeus are there as well. They are making light conversation with one another, but you are too preoccupied with your own talks to participate. That book you snagged from Modeus, with her permission of course, has given you many ideas, enough to formulate a plan for your next date. A plan that you hope to put into action this afternoon. Suddenly excited by the prospect, you scarf down your breakfast and accuse yourself from the table. Where are you off to? Yeah, you seem to be a bit of a hurry today, Taker. You turn towards the women, shooting a meaningful glance at the latter. Modeus at once. Oh god, this is cute. Yes, this is cute. Modeus at once seems to understand the cause of your excitement and blushes. I have got some errands to run today. How very pedestrian of you, Taker. Where are you off to, if I may ask? The mall, why? Well, I have some things I have been meaning to pick up, but if you don't mind getting them for me, I'd be grateful. Sure, that shouldn't be a problem. Did somebody say mall? With a raspy laugh, Cedrada enters the kitchen through a curtain of smoke. Pandemonica waves the smoke away from her face with grimace. Cedrada, how many times must I ask you to please refrain from smoking in the kitchen of all places? Cedrada waves off Pandemonica protestation, dropping ash onto the tile floor in the process. If you're getting to the mall, Peace Taker, I do like you to pick up something up for me. Seriously? Yep. We're right there, I made a list. Before you can object any further, Cedrada face races off. I don't know how I feel about being everyone's errand boy. So what sort of boy would you rather be? Our pool boy, perhaps? Modeus giggles. Oh, an affair with the pool boy? I like the sound of that. Yes, well, sadly we won't have a pool. Oh, an investment for the future then. Just then, Cedrada bounced back into the kitchen with all subtly off an explosive. with all the stuff to do for an explosive. Haha! Here you are! Now be a good boy and fetch me what I need. The demon presents to you a crumpled up piece of paper stained with marinara sauce and bearing an official-looking letterhead from some sort of real estate office. You squint your eyes at the scribbles, trying to make out exactly what has been written. The longer you stare, however, the more your head begins to hurt. How the hell am I supposed to read this? And where did you get this paper from? It looks like business stationery? That's not important. Can you get this stuff for me? Once I figure out what it says, sure. Hand it over, let me see. But Monica studies the paper with Modeus speaking over her shoulder. For hell's sake, said Rada, I can hardly tell if these letters are supposed to be Gracian or Enochian. Yeah, you really need to brush up your mortal penmanship. Oh, for crying out loud, can't you get the stuff or no, shit-taker? Yeah, sure he can, if he wants to get put on some sort of FBI watch list, of course. The list is undoubtedly the ingredient for some sort of explosive bioweapon. Oh, he will be fine. Just don't buy everything at the same place and use cash. I don't see what the issue is here. Come on, Taker. Don't be a stick in the mud. Is one little list really too much for you? You purse your lips and stuff the list into your pocket. Fine, I will get the stuff off your list. But you better not ask me for anything else for a while, got it? Sweet! You will need to lay that low after you buy the stuff anyway, Taker. Sonora claps you on the back as departs. And about your list, Monica? Oh, I have already emailed it to you, check your phone. Don't worry, it's legible. Unlegal. Thanks. Well, I'm off. I will see you guys soon. Farewell. You start to head up to your room to gather your things, but a tug at your elbow stops you in your tracks. Taker? Yes, Modeus? Before you go, I wanted to ask, is this about, our date? You smile and pat the demon on the head affectionately. Aww. You will see. Just be patient, I have some ideas. Blushing, Modeus nods and scampers off. But Monica, initially pretending as though she hadn't been eavesdropping on your interaction, smiled knowledgeably in your direction before escaping as well with a fresh cup of coffee. Without further ado, you snag your shoes and keys from your room and you make your way down to the mall. On the way, you thugs return to Modeus' confession. More than ever, you hope this idea of yours pans out. But first, there is something you need to get. The search of wheat has brought you to the mall and more specifically, a dress shop, Gowns of Rhapsody. There are a kind associate manages A kind associate manages to piece together your disjointed thoughts and non-specific ramblings in something that you hope Modeus will love. Again, sorry for my reading, I can't breathe. She even offers to wrap it for you. You leave the shop feeling altogether more confident now that your idea is becoming a reality. Before you can go home, however, you must complete the list thrust upon you by Cedrada and Pandemonica. Fortunately, you manage to complete both without raising too much suspicion. Afterward, you load everything into your car and head home to find Modeus sitting impatiently in the living room. She jumps to your feet as soon as you walk in. I know you say to wait and be patient, but I just have to know what it is you plan to do, Taker. So please... Hey, what's that? She notes at the long box tucked under your arm. Is that for me? Mm-hmm. Can I open it now? Well, our date isn't for another hour or so. You look into Modeus' expectant gaze and grin. But I suppose I can let you have a sneak peek of what to come. Here. Modeus takes the box from you and, without much pomp or circumstance, rips the wrapping off of it. Before long, she's got the box in shambles on the ground and is holding in her hands a beautiful black dress, amply adorned with glitter and squints. Her eyes grow wide as she holds it aloft. Do you wanna try it on? Without thinking, the demon nods furiously and strips right there in the living room. Moments later, Modeus is standing before you, admiring the dress as he hugs her body. Oh no, you're making me blush. Oh no, God, so cute. What do you think? Does it feel well? Here you go, the revelation. Woo! I love it. She looks so cute and so happy. Yeah. Take care. It's amazing. And it fits perfectly. But why? What's this for? Oh, you will see. No more waiting. You chuckle. Alright, I suppose it will be okay if we are a little earlier. Let me just get changed and then we can go, alright? Go where? Take care. Don't walk away from me. Where are we going? No, you are not going to know. Before Modeus can catch you, you disappear into your room and emerge sometime later dressed in a sharp red suit with a black button-up shirt and matches Modeus' new dress. Oh wow, you look great. Ready to go? In response, Modeus sidles up next to you and loops her arm around yours. Together you make your way to the car and pull off. You still haven't told me where we're going. Like I've said, you will see. Fine. You smile to yourself as you drive into the downtown area. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see Modeus trying to suss out her whereabouts using familiar landmarks. Thinking that you will keep the mystery up a little longer, you decide to make a couple of unnecessary turns to make a more roundabout way to get to your destination. At long last, however, you pull into the parking lot before a solid brick building. The sound out front reads Tatiana International Tango Studio. Right away, Modeus redesigns a gasp. Is this it? It is. We're going to learn to tango? We are. Oh my god, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. Modeus grabs your arm and squeezes. You can't tell at first if she is excited, apprehensive, or both. Are you ready? At this, Modeus turns to you and you can see behind her eyes an expression of boundless elation. She nods furiously. I love it. I was hoping you might. I thought learning to do tango together might toe the line between romance and sensuality just enough that it lets you step out of your comfort zone at your own leisure. And who knows, we might end up being amazing at it. Anyway, we should head inside. I took the scenic route to get here, so your lessons should be starting soon. Needing no further prompting, Modeus bounces out the car and seizes you by the arm on your way to the studio. Damn, this place is huge. Once inside, you're approached by a little, sharply dressed woman. Welcome, I'm Tatiana, and you must be the next appointment. There we are. That we are. Excellent. The woman stomps her feet and claps twice in the air in a flourish. Now, if you will just follow me. As Tatiana leads the way further into the studio, you feel Modeus grip your arm tighter than ever. Afraid that this is a sign of the demon getting cold feet, you look back, only to meet with a pair of heart-shaped eyes staring intently back at you. Is everything okay? Yes. I'm just nervous. Nervous? Why is that? You did all this of this for me. What if it doesn't work? If it doesn't work, we will try something else. But for now, don't worry about it, okay? Even if we don't continue with this in the future, let's just have fun with it today. Alright? Oh, okay. With that, you head into the dance room. Tatiana hands you both a pair of dance shoes and leads you onto the floor, where you are surrounded by large wall-to-wall mirrors on two sides. Let us begin. First thing first, allow me to introduce you to the 4 principal moves in dance from which all steps are based. At once, you and Modeus are enraptured with the lesson. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, this is so sweet. I hope my model isn't in the way. Let me see. No, I'm okay. I'm right in a good place. Well. Yeah. Look at this, so beautiful. To begin with, Tatiana shows you the absolute basics, which is to be expected for a couple of beginners, of course. Look at this, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. However, things progress quickly into something more advanced when it becomes clear that Modeus is, much to your surprise, an absolute natural. The demon masters each new step with ease and comforts her body with a level of poise and flexibility only seen in masters of their craft. Both of you and the instructor are felt completely awestruck by the display. Miss, are you absolutely certain that you have never had any lesson before? Not at all. Why do you ask? Though the instructor scratched her head in disbelief, she has no choice but to shrug and proceed with the lesson. No reason. You and Modeus breezed through that 2-hour session in the blink of an eye. By the end, you are exhausted in ways you can't even believe. Your calves ache and your arms feel like jello. Modeus, meanwhile, looks better than ever. As a matter of fact, she's absolutely glowing. You had never seen her smile so much before. She even paused when the instructor announced the end of your lesson. With happy hearts, you both bid farewell to Tatiana and start your journey home. Next to you in the car, Modeus is fiddling happily. I take it you enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. I have never done that before, and the tango is so... In a fit of ecstasy, the demon shudders. Sensual. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe we can go back next week? Yes, please. I do like that very much. Good. It seems like this is exactly what you have needed. It is. But it's also so much more than just the dancing. It's knowing that you're really listening. I don't think anyone has ever done that for me before. But you did. You heard what I had to say and you went out of your way to do something with everything I told you in mind. That's what means the most to me. That's what means the most to me, Taker. That more than anything is what I needed. Oh, so thank you. Really. You opened your mouth to reply, but as if voicing her gratitude wasn't enough, Modeus slipped her hand in yours and lashes your fingers together. Shocked, you turn to the demon for answers, but she's too busy staring out the opposite window to meet your gaze. Nevertheless, you spine a reddening on her cheeks. It will seem that you two still have a long way to go. But this moment, with her hands in yours, is a good step in the right direction. You're welcome, Modeus. Oh, that was so sweet and lovely and beautiful. I love it. That was so sweet. I love it. But this is all the time I have today. And I need to breathe because I can't. Because I can't breathe through my nose for some reason. I think I catch a cold last night. But it's going to succeed. It's going to succeed soon, I think. I will not be sick for long. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you had a blast. I was the Chevalier. Signing out. Bye-bye.